morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Lips is dry. Lips and my hands are dry. No. Need fresh vibes. How may I help you? No, I just said it. I just said it. Wait. Oh, I'm looking rough. Kinda, not really. But my voice is a little scratchy. My hair is a little poofy. I woke up a little late. I made some tea, so bear with me. I don't know why. I do know why. My mom came over at like 1 o'clock in the morning and we was chatting at 1 o'clock in the morning. This tea is so hot. Look. You see the stain? You see that stain? Okay. Oh, should talk to you. Oh, my hands is dry. Push to start. Motivation. Yes, ma'am. Hi, good morning. Like, parts of me honestly want to be like, where'd my bonnet go? Part of me just wants to like still wear my bonnet, like on some like good morning, how's it going? Yeah, we still won't leave the bonnet on because my hair look crazy up top right now. I need to retwist my locks, and I'm not doing it right now. And I'm in my house, so there's that. Oh, by the way, good morning. I'm Cimonealise. Nice to meet you. You can call me Cece. C-I-C-I, capital C's on me. Please and thank you. And we're gonna get into our readings this morning before I have to actually dive into mommy mode, which I already did. I made pancake sausage and grapes for breakfast with some water for my daughter. And now I'm about to drink me some tea, and then we're gonna talk about our readings, our poems, our journaling, and all the things this morning. I'm looking to my left because I have a child who refuses to follow my directions right now. Go watch Rugrats.
I'm looking for a charger.
The charger's downstairs in the drawer. And what you need a charger for?
So I can watch TV up here.
No, go downstairs and watch Rugrats.
I look to the TV now.
You don't need the charger now. Now I know what you need it for. Yeah, we was just watching Rugrats. She likes all things old school. And I'm like, oh, there goes me and you. Awesome. Get up. Quit acting like that. What does C mean? Cece. C-I-C-I. Cimonealise. That's me. How's y'all weekend going? I put up a Christmas tree last night with my mama like at 1 in the morning to surprise my daughter. And she's like, she goes, where's the star and the ornaments? I was like, you know what? Gratitude attitude. How about that? Where am I from? I'm from, it's complicated. I'm sorry. I was in Minnesota. This tea is so hot. That's why I haven't taken a single sip yet. Oh, by the way, this tea is lavender flowers and rose petals. Yeah, straight loose leaf. Made it in my teapot. You want to see my teapot? Hold on. Let me show you my teapot. I'm up here, like, just really relaxing. California? Nah. Never been. Never been. Where are y'all from? Matter of fact, where is everybody from? That was good. This is nice and fresh and loose. I like that. A natural. Don't ever wear makeup. I'm a licensed esthetician. I do makeup. I wear makeup. I do wear makeup, just not right now. I don't wear it every day. But when I do. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Brooklyn? Nah, never been. Nah, never been. Hi, King Yoshi. Nah, actually, I do need some plastic surgery, so you're on the right track, but for other reasons. Nothing cosmetic, but 100% health, you know? So, like, if you gonna pay for it, hey, that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Cat? What you mean? Not from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm not from New York. Are you from New York even? Do you got a black puffer jacket? Africa? Supposed to be. I'm supposed to be from Africa. If you catch my drift. Supposed to be. How is Minnesota? How is Minnesota? Well, you see, I left. So there's that. China? You know, you never know though. You would never know. Cause you know, black people, we are everywhere. Everywhere and nowhere all at once. We be everywhere. Did I spell it wrong? What you spell wrong? Minnesota. Minesota. No, you did a good job. Good job. Look at you for trying. E for effort. A for amazing. All the things. At some point, we are going to get into these readings, but right now, I'm just relaxing. We've been reading every day, getting up at 5 a.m. This stream, I'm not going to lie to you, was supposed to start at 5 a.m. And it didn't. It started at 10. So there's that. Your smile is very weird. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. That means it's not like anyone else's. So are you single? Nah, I'm in a relationship with Christ. So there's that. Never on my own. Never alone. Always walking with him every day. There's that. Where am I from? It's complicated. I'm telling you. But I was in Minnesota. Yeah. You have a great smile, my beautiful child. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers to you. Who is that? Who said that? Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you. I bet you're beautiful too. Stunning, gorgeous, unforgettable. All the things. I bet. All God creations are made perfect. Perfect. I heard this man say, I forget which scripture it was yesterday, but I was scrolling through the TIK TOK. Oh, this is nice and hot. I woke up, my house was 68 degrees. I said, who lives here? Turned the heat on. Now it's back up to 80. Thank you. Thank you, but I did feel like I was going to pass out. It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Ilana Dean. I think that's how you say your name. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Who is your favorite rapper? Okay, I can tell you my top 5 because, like, honestly, no one actually sits in a number 1 in my mind. I just have a top 5 rotation. And my top 5 rotation is always like Kendrick, Kevin Gates, Nicki Minaj, ASAP Rocky, Drake. Like that 5, I can just like rotate like, and I'm always satisfied. Are you a Nicki fan? Am I a Nicki stan? Am I a Nicki fan? Not a bad list. Thank you. I think it's pretty nice. You know, it's a little eclectic. You know, I'm not a gangster, but we leave the we there, I got a little Kevin in there, you know. Um we like some lyrical miracle, aka we got some Kendrick in there. We like to party, we like to vibe. Drake got the party, he got the vibes. And sometimes you need to be a little bit alternative and moody. There goes ASAP Rocky. And then sometimes you gotta just straight rap. Nicki Minaj, you know? I think that's a wonderful list. I think anyone would enjoy being in my car. Um, I've been asked numerous times by men to like send them my playlist. So I think that's a good thing. Have I heard the Kendrick Lamar album? Have I? Have I? Even my mama likes it. She's like, does Turn Your TV On have a video yet? Like, she already watched all the videos that are available. And then I'm sure she loves that Luther Vandross sample. Like, me and my mom, we was driving on a little road trip, and she was like, play the Kendrick Lamar album. That lets you know what kind of mama I got, right? So then I played it, and she's like, yeah. She's like, these beats hitting. She's like, yeah, I feel like I'm back. She's like, I feel like I'm way back when back then. I was like, oh, mama. And she's like, I already listened to the whole album. What do you think about Kanye West? I really don't think about him, to be quite frank. I used to enjoy him. I had an ex-boyfriend who stand Kanye West back when we was like younger, you know? And I got it in the beginning and then I lost it. So there's that. Hi, who is that? PC. Hi, honey. And then who else said hi? Hi, D9. You guys are so cute. Okay. I think it's almost time for us to actually like get into what we here for. If this world was mine. Kanye's gospel album is fire. I wouldn't even know. See, you are what you listen to a certain point. So like I don't know. Messi or Ronaldo. I don't watch enough Hugar football to have a sound decision, to be honest. Because my daughter, she says she loves Ronaldo, but I ain't never seen her watch a single soccer match in this house. Who am I? Ha! I'm Cece. Nice to meet you. CICI, capital C's on me. Or you can call me Cimonealise. Up to you. What you want to do? But that's who I am. Who are you? You look native indigenous. I don't know what I am. I just know I just know I'm black. I just know I'm black. I'm a black woman with blue bills. Black woman with blue bills. We can't stand these bills, but life goes on. Gratitude, attitude. Who would you rather, Drake or Kendrick? I feel like they're both sides of the coin at this point. I really couldn't do without either, to be quite frank. Like, I know people want you to choose a side, but like there's some days I want to listen to Kendrick the whole entire day. But then tomorrow I want to listen to Drake. I want to dance. I want to move. I want to enjoy myself. You know, things like that. I'm Haitian, no voodoo. Not I'm Haitian, no voodoo. But you do have to make that clear. Cause like my mama told me, if anybody is playing them spiritual games, you gotta stay away from them. Cause you got residual spirits on you. You can't play with that. You cannot be at home playing voodoo and then go outside and tell me, hey, let's go kick it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So something could follow me home cause you was at home talking to whoever on the other side. Calm that down. Absolutely not. Oh, let's see. No, I mean go on a date. Who would you rather go on a date with? Oh, I would rather go on a date with Kendrick, my Gemini brother in Christ. I would rather go on a date with Kendrick. I feel like Drake can show me the world, but then Kendrick can show me the people. You know, I think that's something different. I'm like, I want to go enjoy myself for real. I want to go meet some folks. Can you see my daughter? Not today. I'm a Gemini. Yeah. And I am. And I am. Drake is the ultimate Riz master. I no. Here's the thing. My brother, I have an older brother. My older brother looks like Jimmy Brooks. Him and Drake look the same to me. I can't date Drake. When I look at Drake, I quite literally see my big brother. So there's that. So I never had like a attraction to him. I respect him, admire him. Very dope person. You know, I love watching people achieve their dreams, you know? And I've been watching him since Degrassi. Back when he was like a preteen. I've been watching Drake for that long. I quite literally feel like when I see that man, I'm looking at my older brother. It's kind of crazy and creepy. Me and Drake, Scorpio. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like Scorpio. You're an Aries? That's why you on here talking. And I am. You know, we all got a gift. We all got a gift. Mine's is the gift of gab. And I'm a chat. Oh, I'm a chat, baby. 100%. 100%. Would I say that to him if he was talking to me and asked me out? I would literally be like, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. I would rather be your friend. Let's be friends. Because then we can be around each other forever. You know? I want lifetime loves. And lifetime loves come in friendship too. You know? Let's go find someone together out in the world. I would not. I would not. I'm like, I want to play in a mansion. I'm not trying to get kicked out because I said the wrong thing. I don't want to be thinking about stuff like that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Did you choke on the tea?
I did choke on my teeth.
I choked on water.
You choked on water? You okay?
I didn't.
Oh,
I just do.
you just do? Be careful. You need to clean up your room.
No. Nothing.
That was instant karma, the fact that you walked into that door. Clean up your room. What's behind your back? Girl. Hey.
Make sure like and subscribe and share and comment.
You know what, King? Huh?
Make sure like and subscribe and share and comment.
For sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe.
4,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that is the goal right now, is to hit.
10,000.
You're right. The goal is to hit.
6,000.
The goal is to hit 10K subs coming soon. We are at 3,000 right now, so make sure y'all subscribe if it's a vibe. Like if you like it, share if you care, and all the things in between. Like my baby said. And I did choke on this, but hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. I was laughing. I had a thought and then I choked while drinking it. If this world was mine. Oh, I put Nani on to my daughter's name is Nani. I put Nani on to Martin yesterday. So yesterday we was watching like Beetlejuice, and then we watched Beetlejuice. We watched, what was the other movie we watched? We watched The Mummy, the one with Brendan Fraser from the 90s. And then we watched Proud Family, and then we watched the Proud Family movie, and then we watched Martin in the morning. We watched a few episodes of Martin. Like, I love the fact that she enjoys old school shows. The fact she even wanted to watch Rugrats. Like, she chose Rugrats. Like, my child is so dope. You should watch The Wild Robot. Your kid would like that. Is it new or old? Because she'll walk away, she'll walk away from a movie that's new. I try to play some movies off of Apple TV, and she literally walked out halfway through. But let it be an old movie. She'll watch it and replay it. Are you cleaning? Because I'm still looking at the same stuff on the floor.
Are you talking about myself?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
You must not want to go to church with Grandma today.
I do.
I can't tell because she's not going to take you if your room is dirty, and I'm not cleaning it.
That's what I'm always going to watch TV, but then I'm gonna clean my room.
I like Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince is dope. A Different World. She hasn't watched A Different World because I really haven't. I've only watched a couple episodes of Different World. I'm more of a Living Single, and she's watched every single episode of Living Single with me as well. I love my baby. She pretty dope. And then when we watch shows, like newer shows, like her favorite show of all time right now is That Girl Lele. So we was just watching that before I came on stream. And like we'll watch a show and she's like, I like her outfit, but I don't like her attitude. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm like,
Stop talking about me, please.
how about you stay out mine? Stay out of all of mine and clean your room. Thank you very much. I saw the brightest way looking like the way laughing while she had a cough. Pardon? I don't think I understand that. I want. Oh Lord, calm down, Dion. You see the Matrix trilogy? What's your Insta? I don't have an Insta. I have a YouTube, so subscribe if it's looks like lyrics or a love poem. It looked like something. It definitely looks like something. I don't know what that is, but it does look like something. Where my tea go? I think it's at the end. Fa, 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 fa. This tea is like so calming. Like I said, it's lavender flower and rose petals. Ah, so nice. I've seen the original Matrix. Now I even seen the second Matrix. And I vaguely think, I've seen all 3 John Wicks. I have seen that. I have seen that. Okay, y'all. Let's do the right thing. Okay, it's time for us to actually do the readings. Okay. Now, why do I do these readings? Well, one, I like to read. These are the 3 things we read every single day on this stream until we get a new book. Current reading is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Okay, and then we're also reading our Winner's Creed every day, along with the Confident Woman Daily Devotional. Okay, now why do I read this? Because 25% of my viewership is women. Only 25 with 75% men in here. Why are you playing with my remote? Stop. Give me my remote.
What remote?
Now.
What remote? I'm not using your remote. I'm not playing with your remote.
Then how did the TV change channels without me pressing anything? Doing the most.
I was trying to make it.
Ah. Here.
Thank you. Sorry.
I know you didn't do it on purpose, but that freaked me out. Neem tea is bitter but very good for your skin. Got to do more hair and makeup. You on here looking good. Of course, it's going to mostly be men. Man. Ugh. It is what it is, you know? Can't complain. Gratitude, attitude. Happy to have subscribers, you know? If you don't know, I've grown from 43 subscribers back in April is all I had. All I had was 43 subs in April of 2024. And then as of October of 2024, I ended up with 3,000. Gratitude, attitude. I had to start posting and streaming on my channel every day. Now, I used to do a lot of skincare videos because I'm a licensed esthetician. What is an esthetician? An esthetician is somebody who does like makeup, skincare, facials, full body waxing, lash extensions. That's what I went to school for. That's what I can do. And then I'm also a massage therapist, so I would like live stream my massage sessions and stuff like that. So then like that's when I would like wake up in the morning, do my makeup on stream, all the things. But I won't be doing my makeup because my skin broke out real bad. How can I help you?
I don't know. It's not working on my TV. I mean, projector.
Then you should probably clean your room before Grandma. Church starts soon. Grandma will be here sooner than you think. And she's not going to take you if your room is dirty. And I'm not cleaning it. Make up your bed. Do your hygiene. Change your underclothes before she get here. Because she took all your dirty clothes with her last night. And she washed all of them. And you gonna rub that black marker around like it couldn't be open. I know, I'll go. Quit playing. Oh, congrats. Thank you, King. Neem soap helps to... Neem? Am I saying it right? Neem? Bro, I started looking for my phone. It's right in front of me. Okay. But like I was saying, um, we read this Winter's Creed to basically help start our mindset on a positive note, to have a good day. I truly just want, when people leave from me, like, I feel like there's so many people on YouTube who are all doing the same thing, to be quite frank, whether if it be beauty or gaming, and all those things are needed and necessary because, you know, great outlets. But I get compliments often, fairly often, on my voice, whether if I was in the gym or on the phone. Like, I've been stopped before when people just admire my voice, but I also love reading. So I was like, you know what? Let me read on stream, but let me read things that are like practical, useful, impactful, and helpful. Things that people can actually like use in their life immediately. And then at some point, I'll get back to like the beauty and like skincare and all that stuff. Because right now, I'm actually doing a little case study on my skin right now. I've been using the turmeric kojic acid soap for like for the last 20 odd days, and I actually had a lot of breakouts right here. Like, my skin texture is now smooth, but you can still see like that hyperpigmentation or dark spots or whatever right through here, and the same thing right through here. But like, my skin overall has been clearing up so well, but at the same time, I'm trying to make sure, like, I even broke out on my nose. It's like really wild. So right now I'm trying to just like restore my skin before I start putting makeup and all that stuff on it. So like, if I do put something on for work, I literally put on like primer and some blush. I don't do my brows right now because like, I just really just want to leave my face alone. And I actually have like facial steamers, like the whole nine. Like I said, because I went to school for it, I got professional products in my house, face masks, all that stuff. You would not believe. So at some point we'll get back to it, but in the meantime, I truly just want to like help people. And I feel like the best way I can help people is encouraging people to know that they can have a greater day today and not just have to wait for it tomorrow. So we read our Winter's Creed, and let's start with that here. And it's, if you think you are beaten, you are. Okay? If you think you're beaten, you're beaten. If you think you dare not, you don't. You gotta take some risks. If you don't try, nothing's gonna happen. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a sense you won't. If you think that you won't win, you won't win. Period. Like, you gotta try. You never know what could happen if you actually put forth effort, right? So if you think you won't win, it's almost a sense you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. And who wants to be a loser on purpose? Don't think you're a loser, because then you are a loser. Think that you're a winner, because you're a winner. Even winners fail, but you're a winner because you keep up and try again, right? For out in the world, we find success begins with a person's faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have hope. You gotta have faith. You gotta know that things are possible. It's all in the state of mind. Your thoughts are like the most powerful thing in the world. Imagination surrounds the world. The world you live in, from the house you live in, apartment, trailer, condo, mansion, wherever you live, the construction of what the environment around you was in someone's imagination brought to life. The tools you use was someone's imagination brought to life. The covers we lay in is someone's imagination come to life. Because like, in retrospect, right, apparently we was all like flocking and running through woods and gardens and leaves and trees and stuff. Somebody was like, you know what I could do with these trees? If I cut a couple of these trees down and tie them up, I can make a cabin, a log cabin. Yeah, I'm tired of being outside. And then someone else was like, you know what I could do with these trees? Man, I'm about to make some paper. I'm tired of carving stuff into rocks. You know, everybody got thoughts. It's like, people, imagination surrounds the world. Somebody was in the house one day, was like, you know what? It's hot in this. It's hot. I need some AC, air conditioning. They're like, I'm tired of cracking windows. I don't want to crack a window no more. I'm tired of these bugs. And they're like, you know what? Air conditioning. Like, imagination surrounds the world 100%. It's all in state of mind. And then life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster hand. They go to the one who trusts in God and always thinks, I can. A winner's creed. Okay? If you need help, I can help you. I will. Finish everything else up and do your hygiene, and then I'll help you with your bed last. Sounds good? Sound good to me. All right, it's December 15th. Let's get into the reading. So, the test of character. By the way, I actually found my real readers, my little cheaters. There they go. Where my little fluffy thing? There you are. Fluffy. This is my headband, but it's super fluffy. We're gonna use it to clean these glasses. These are actually my mama's. I've been reading without them, but I don't want to have any like interruptions this time. Are y'all ready? You ready? Okay, the test of character. 365 daily devotionals. There's a scripture for every day. And after the scripture, there is a reflection. And after the reflection, there is a prayer on how you can apply it to your life. You ready? Listen with both ears, okay? The test of character. He was guilty of no sin, neither was deceit ever found on his lips. When he was reviled and insulted, he did not revile or offer insult in return. When he was abused and suffered, he made no threats of vengeance, but he trusted himself in everything to him who judges fairly. 1 Peter 2:22, verses 23. Okay, one definition of charisma is great personal magnetism, charm, but character is moral or ethical strength and integrity. There are a lot of people who have charisma, but no character. We see this all the time in life. Our character is revealed by what we do when nobody is watching. This is a key to walking in confidence with God. Many people will do the right thing when somebody is watching them, but they won't do the right thing when nobody sees but God. As Christians, our commitment should be, I'm going to do the right thing simply because it is right. Character is also seen when you do the right thing to others, even though the right thing is not yet happening to us. As demonstrated by Jesus, one test of our character is, will we treat somebody right who's not treating us right? Will we bless someone who's not blessing us? It all comes down to what's in our heart, whether we trust him who judges fairly. I actually just taught my daughter about this. What is it, like 2 weeks ago? I told her that having integrity is doing the right thing when no one's around. I forget what prompted that conversation, but basically was letting her know, like, even though you might get away with doing something because you don't think anyone's watching you, you need to have integrity. You need to do the right thing even when no one's watching. Not for them, but for yourself. Because you know you're a good person and good people do good things on purpose. Okay? And like, and she's 7 years old. And the crazy thing is, I know grown people who don't even know that. I know grown people who don't even know that. Who still don't even understand what integrity means. Be wary of the people who don't know what integrity means. Like, what? Okay? It's a scary world out there. Or it's a beautiful world out there. And there's a couple things you gotta stay away from. A couple little dangerous plants, if you will. Bro, this tea is hitting. And it's getting to the bottom where the honey's at. Because I don't really stir the honey. I leave it at the very bottom. So that way it all tastes so good when I'm almost done. Okay, I'm gonna reread that for y'all. Did y'all catch that? There's people with charisma, but then they don't have character. How many people have you met who are super charismatic? You think they're so admirable, fantastic. You think they're like number one, whether they be like a beautiful model or like some pro athlete or I don't know, like hedge fund person, whatever. Like you come across someone and you just think they're the bee's knees, like cool as a cucumber, whatever you think they are, and then you actually meet them. on some one-on-one and then they suck as a human being, meaning they don't have moral character to stand on. They're just that charismatic. They just know how to work a room, but don't know how to be with people. Two different things. Two different things. So we're gonna reread this. So for those who need to like be weary of these people as you walk out into the world today, one definition of charisma is great personal magnetism. We've all come across people who just feel magnetic. You just like, I want to be around that person, or people enjoy being around me, right? Because it could be you. You could be the person who sucks, to be quite frank. Charm, but character is moral ethic. It says one definition of charisma is great personal magnetism or charm, but character is moral or ethical strength and integrity. There are a lot of people who have charisma, but no character. We see this all the time in life. Our character is revealed by what we do when nobody is watching. This is the key to walking in confidence with God. Many people will do the right thing when somebody is watching them, but they won't do the right thing when nobody sees but God. As Christians, our commitment should be, I'm going to do the right thing simply because it is right. Like if you see something on the floor and it's not like vile to touch, like pick it up, throw it in the trash. What's the big deal? You know, the little things. You see that the person outside is working the carts at the grocery store, and actually put your cart in the right place. Don't make it harder for them just because it's easier for you to get in your car. You know, things like that. Just be a good person. Be a good person. Put your basket back. Wait for the woman to cross your street. Don't rev your engine. The people got kids getting out the car. Why are you rushing them honking when they got kids coming out the car? Is your, I need to get my gallon of milk that pressing? You know, people suck sometimes, for real. Let's see. So then, our character is also seen when we do the right thing to others, even though the right thing is not yet happening to us. That's the big part right there, too. Character is also seen when we do the right thing so others, even though the right thing is not yet happening to us. Sometimes people feel like they gotta wait for something good to happen for them before they do good things for others. Just do a good thing if you're capable of doing it in this moment. It don't always revolve around money. Hold the door. Hold the door. Say thank you. Ask someone how are they doing today. Is there anything exciting going on? Any exciting projects you're working on? You know, sometimes it get really redundant just hearing people say, hey, how are you? They're like, good, you? And you don't even mean that stuff. Like, truly try to connect with other people out in the world today. Like, life, what is life without people, to be quite frank? If you really woke up tomorrow and there was nobody in this world but you'll be so sad and distraught. You might be like, oh my gosh, I'm free for like a week. But then, and then what? You'll go crazy. You'll be I Am Legend. Talking to mannequins. Crazy. Because you need a Fred, you know? And then, as demonstrated by Jesus, one test of our character is, will we treat somebody right who's not treating us right? Will we bless someone who's not blessing us? It all comes down to what's in our heart, whether we trust him or who judges fairly. Now, here's the prayer. You ready? Here's the prayer. Lord, how you responded to those who reviled and mistreated you was amazing and humbling. May your spirit keep reshaping my spirit and character that I might reflect the same. Amen. One more time. Lord, how you responded to those who reviled and mistreated you was amazing and humbling. May your spirit keep reshaping my spirit and character that I might reflect the same. Amen. And then one last time for the people in the back of the chat. Lord, how you responded to those who reviled and mistreated you was amazing and humbling. May your spirit keep reshaping my spirit and character that I might reflect the same. Amen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we just started our day off with our morning word, if you will. Quite simple, not too crazy. Not too crazy. Now, if you're new here, my name is Cece, but you can call me Cimonealise. with a C. Okay, CICI, capital C's on me, please and thank you. I stream daily, doing morning readings and more. So we just got done reading our daily devotional and a little poem pick me up, if you will. But for all those who don't have the same sky daddy as me, with all due respect, this is for all of us now. We're going to read The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I thought I had to sneeze. In here, we're actually on, what page are we on now? I think we're on page like 90 something. We're on page 93. Okay. And where we left off on was the circle of influence versus the circle of concern. Now, what does that even mean? So, from where we left off, it was talking about how there's like 1 or 2 people out in the world, right? There's people who are so focused on like politics, pop culture, gossip, world issues that are related to them, but nothing they can actually do to add influence in those areas, that their focus is mainly on concern and not their circle of influence, right? So in life there's either you can have a circle of influence or a circle of concern. A lot of people are so concerned but have zero influence. But then there's the flip side where people have so much influence in their life that their circle of concern is very limited, because it's like they only focus on the things that they can control. We want to be around people who are interdependent and focus on a circle of influence versus a circle of concern. And then in the beginning of the book, we learned about 3 different types of mindsets as well. There's dependent people who truly blame others for all outcomes in their life, that expect the world to fix all their issues, all the things in between. Like, truly, the only people in this world who are supposed to be dependent are children. So, adults who act as if they're still children, dependent, right? Then you have independent. Independent people take care of their own issues, their own problems. They're quite self-sufficient, but they also don't think they need anyone to be self-sufficient, which is honestly an Achilles heel. If you think that being independent is enough, you still are kind of a problem. Not like an immediate, but it is a problem, right? For progression and progress to move forward. So last mindset there is that to have is to be a person who's interdependent. Now you're quite independent, you solve your own issues, you know how to fix your own problems, you know how to move forward, take initiative, self-motivated, right? But then an interdependent person knows that the greatest progress in life can be done with others who want to progress forward. So you connect with others who have that same mindset, and tons can get done with several interdependent people versus several independent people, because they're independent people are working on their own missions, interdependent people are working on missions together. So those are 3 kind of mindsets to have. But then overall, like character and personality of like circle of influence versus circle of concern. So you want to be weary of people whose main focus is circle of concern, because then everything and all things are always going to be a problem. Something's always going to be wrong. Nothing can ever be solved. And they never, ever actually work on their own life to better it. You have to be wary of those people. They can have passionate arguments about everything. They don't truly want to understand. They just want to be right. And that's sometimes dangerous people to be around, to be quite frank. So you want to strive to be a person whose circle is a circle of influence, meaning you want to take initiative in your life. You know that I can control a lot more things than I can't, right? To have a good day. Now that doesn't say politics or world issues don't have anything to do with you, but unless you're a person who's like quite literally like, oh, I'm enlisted, I'm gonna go fight this battle, I'm about to go do this and that third. Okay, circle of influence. You found a way to solve that issue. But if your person's like, did you hear about the war in Australia and da 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 da, and you live in freaking Canada, are you going to Australia today? No? Clean your room. The dishes are dirty. When's the last time you took the trash out? When's the last time you took a bath? Did you feed your dog today? Things that you should be doing, versus like focusing on what's going on in Australia Let them handle it. Respectfully, I'm just using Australia as an example. Not saying that there's a war, but I'm just saying something. Examples. Hi, Denzel. Good morning. Good morning. So that's where we left off yesterday. Just trying to keep you guys connected to the excerpts as we move forward, right? So these were the examples, right? Circle of influence versus circle of concern. Okay? Okay. So proactive focus versus reactive focus is another way of looking at it. And people with proactive focus, positive energy enlarges the circle of influence. So proactive people focus their efforts on the circle of influence. They work on things that they can do something about. And magnifying, causing the circle of influence to increase, right? But a circle of concern, when we empower things within it to control us, we aren't taking the proactive initiative necessary to effect positive change. Those who are in a circle of concern, as long as we focus on our efforts of those things, we accomplish nothing except to increase our own feelings of inadequacy, helplessness, and reinforce dependence. You know, hold on. No, wait 1 second. Y'all get the point though. Okay, y'all ready? Let's dive in, my friends. Ainara, are you done cleaning your room and doing your hygiene? Are you done cleaning your room and doing your hygiene? Like you brush your teeth and stuff?
I'm still waiting into.
I said do everything else, and I'll help you with your bed last. You can still clean up the rest of your room and brush your teeth and all the things. You don't need your bed made for that. I'll make your bed up. I'm also a mother, so currently mothering. So we're reading Expanding the Circle of Influence. Y'all ready? Ready? It is inspiring to realize that in choosing our response to circumstance, we powerfully affect our circumstance. When we change one part of the chemical formula, we change the nature of the results. Okay. I worked with one organization for several years. That was headed by 4 very dynamic person. He could read trends. He was creative, talented, capable, and brilliant, and everyone knew it. But he had a very dictatorial style of management. He tended to treat people like gophers, as if they didn't have any judgment. His manner of his manner of speaking to those who worked in the organization was, "Go for this, go for that. Now do this, now do that. I'll make the decisions." The net effect was that he alienated almost the entire executive team surrounding him. They gathered in the corridors and complained to each other about him. Their discussion was all very sophisticated, very articulate, as if they were trying to help the situation. But they did it endlessly, absolving themselves of responsibility in the name of the president's weaknesses. You can't imagine what happened this time. Someone would say, "The other day he went into my department, had everything all laid out, but he came in and gave total different signals. Everything I'd done for months was shot just like that. I thought, no, I don't know how I'm supposed to keep working for him. How long will it be until he retires? He's only 59. Someone else would respond, "Do you think you can survive for 6 more years?" I don't know. He's the kind of person they probably won't retire anyway. But one of the executives was proactive. He was driven by values, not feelings. He took the initiative. He anticipated his he took initiative. He anticipated. He empathized. He read the situation. He was not blind to the president's weaknesses, but instead of criticizing them, he would compensate for them. Where the president was weak in his style, he tried to buffer his own people and make such weaknesses irrelevant. And he worked with the president's strengths, his vision, talent, creativity. And now I'm gonna grab my glasses. Y'all following along? Are y'all following along? I like reading time. It's really nice. By the way, while I'm cleaning my glasses, make sure you guys have a notebook and a pen shortly because we're going to dive into our journaling in a little bit. Because y'all know we journal over here. We got to keep mindset positive. Okay. Woosah, woosah. All right. And he worked with the president's strengths, his vision, talent, creativity. This man focused on his circle of influence. He was treated like a gopher also, but he would do more than what was expected. He anticipated the president's need. He read with empathy the president's underlying concern. So when he presented information, he also gave his analysis and his recommendations based on that analysis. As I sat one day with the president in an advisory capacity, he said, Stephen, because the author of this book is Stephen Covey, or Covey, I just can't believe what this man has done. He's not only given me the information I requested, but he's provided additional information that's exactly what we needed. He gave me his analysis of it in terms of my deepest concerns and a list of his recommendations. The recommendations are consistent with the analysis, and the analysis is consistent with the data. He's remarkable. What a relief not to have to worry about this part of the business. At the next meeting, it was go for this and go for that to all the executives but one. To this man, it was, what's your opinion? His circle of influence had grown. This caused quite a stir in the organization. The reactive minds in the executive corridors began shooting their vindictive ammunition to the proactive man. It's the nature of the reactive people to absolve themselves of responsibility. It's so much safer to say, I am not responsible. If I say I am responsible, I might have to say I am irresponsible. It would be very hard for me to say that I have the power to choose my response and that the response I have chosen has resulted in my involvement in a negative, collusive environment, especially if for years I have absolved myself of responsibility for results in the name of someone else's weaknesses. So these executives focused on finding more information, more ammunition, more evidence as to why they weren't responsible. But this man was proactive toward them, too, little by little. His circle of influence toward them grew also. It continued to expand in the organization without that man's involvement and approval, including the president. But the president did not feel threatened because this man's strength complemented his strength and compensated for his weaknesses. So he had the strength of two people, a complementary team. This man's success was not dependent on his circumstances. Many others were in the same situation. It was his chosen response. It was his chosen response to those circumstances, his focus on his circle of influence that made the difference. There are some people who interpret proactive to mean pushy, aggressive, or insensitive. But that isn't the case at all. Proactive people aren't pushy. They're smart. They're value driven. They read reality and they know what's needed. Look at Gandhi. While his accusers were in the legislative chambers criticizing him because he wouldn't join the circle of concern rhetoric condemning the British Empire for the subjugation of the Indian people, Gandhi was out in the rice paddies quietly, slowly, imperceptibly expanding his circle of influence with the field laborers. A groundswell of support, of trust, of confidence followed him through the countryside. Though he held no office or political position, through compassion, courage, fasting, and moral persuasion, he eventually brought England to its knees, breaking political domination of 300 million people with the power of his greatly expanded circle of influence. Okay? Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. Sip of tea, maybe. I feel like that was pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we got to break that down for real. But we're going to break it down a little bit more. Bottom line, when you go to work tomorrow and you have the audacity to complain about your boss or your team or your leadership, take a look at thyself, okay? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Take a look at thyself before you go to work tomorrow. Am I complaining because they're doing too much? Or am I complaining because I'm not doing enough? Bottom line. Okay? Think about it. Message. All right. Let's read the haves and the bees. You ready? We're going to read one more excerpt and then we're going to get into journaling because it's now 11:11. If you're into that, there you go. It's 11:11. Only if you're into that. Okay. So the haves and the bees. Ainara, did you do your hygiene? Ainara, did you finish your hygiene? Okay. Okay. You don't need to walk around the house brushing your teeth? Okay. One way to determine which circle of concern is in the distinguished the haves and the bees. One way to determine which circle or concern is in is to distinguish between haves and the bees. The circle of concern is filled with the haves. I'll be happy when I have my house paid off. If only I had a boss who wasn't such a dictator. If only I had more patient husband. If only I had more obedient kids. If I had my degree. If I could just have more time to myself. The circle of influence is filled with the bees. I can be more patient, be wise, be loving. It's character focus. Anytime we think the problem is out there, that thought is the problem. We empower what's out there to control us. The change paradigm is outside in. What's out there has to change before we can change. The proactive approach is to change from the inside out, to be different, and by being different to affect positive change in what's out there. I can be more resourceful. I can be more diligent. I can be more creative. I can be more cooperative. One of my favorite stories is the one in the Old Testament, part of the fundamental fabric of Judeo-Christian tradition. It's the story of Joseph, who was sold into slavery in Egypt by his brothers at the age of 17. Can you imagine how easy it would have been for him to languish in self-pity as a servant of a profiteer, to focus on the weaknesses of his brother and his captors and all he didn't have? But Joseph was proactive. He worked on B, and within a short period of time, he was running the Potiphar's household. He was in charge of all the Potiphar had because the trust was so high. Then the day came when Joseph was caught in a difficult situation and refused to compromise his integrity. As a result, he was unjustly imprisoned for 13 years, but again, he was proactive. He worked on the inner circle on being instead of having. And soon he was running the prison and eventually the entire nation of Egypt, second only to the Pharaoh. I know this idea is a dramatic paradigm shift for many people. It is so much easier to blame other people, conditioning, or conditions for our own stagnant situation. But we are responsible to control our lives and to powerfully influence our circumstances by working on be and what we are. How may I help you? Okay, then finish cleaning your room and wash your face because you got toothpaste all over your mouth.
You can turn my phone off.
What?
You can turn my phone off.
Nara.
Yes. See?
I'll fix it. Everyone on the live stream, please like and subscribe and keep the comments on the live stream respectful, and thank you. No trolling this live stream. Please and thank you. Okay, we appreciate like, subscribe, share, and comment. Like my baby said, and thank you to it's your boy LA The boss came.
My mom wants to hit
10K?
No, my mom wants to hit 1 billion subscribers.
One day. We're gonna hit 1 billion.
Zillion.
1 zillion? I don't know. We'll be breaking records, girl. We'll be breaking records. Okay.
He's got a Christmas tree.
Hold on. Who was that? One second. Oh. That's Amazon. Okay. Let's finish this excerpt. If I have a problem in my marriage, what do I really gain by continually confessing my wife's sins? Our audience. Because all you want is people in your business. Let's see. By saying I'm not responsible, I make myself powerless victim. I immobilize myself in a negative situation. I also diminish my ability to influence her. My nagging, accusing, critical attitude only makes her feel validated in her own weaknesses. My criticism is worse than the conduct I want to correct. My ability to positively impact the situation withers and dies. If I really want to improve my situation, I could work on the one thing over which I have control: myself. I can stop trying to shape up my wife and work on my own weaknesses. I can focus on being a great marriage partner, a source of unconditional love and support. Hopefully, my wife will feel the power of proactive example and respond in kind. But whether she does or doesn't, the most positive way I can influence my situation is to work on myself and on my being. There are so many ways to work in the circle of influence: to be a better listener, to be more loving marriage partner, to be a better student, to be a more cooperative and dedicated employee. Sometimes the most proactive thing we can do is to be happy. By just to genuinely smile. Happiness, like unhappiness, is a proactive choice. There are things like the weather that our circle of influence will never include. But as proactive people, we can carry our own physical or social weather with us. We can be happy and accept those things that we can't control. That at present we can't control, while we focus our efforts on things that we can. Okay. Lessons learned today. Did we leave here with something that was useful, helpful, impactful that we can do today or use immediately tomorrow? You know, that's the whole point of the stream, is to find things that we can together use today, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. My daughter was a little yucky feeling yesterday, and I think she gave me something. So I'm drinking tea and honey right now. I think that was really dope, you guys. How y'all feel? I think that was dope. I think that was good readings. I'm gonna tell you what I'm leaving with, and then leave a comment in the comments below, letting us know, like, what did you take away today? What do you think you can do to just have a greater day today and tomorrow? You know, I heard that instead of, complaining about your partner or others in proximity, just work on yourself, and then hopefully by proxy, great things will soon follow afterwards. I try not to complain about people, but I do. As I was reading, I'm like, okay, there's a couple people who I probably have been like being harsh towards. Not harsh, but I think I have been complaining about a couple people lately. No! Hold on, I see something. Okay, my curtain rod almost fell down. I'm like, no! Jesus, no! I don't want that happening. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna work on that. And y'all work on something too. Leave a comment below what you learned today. Share if you care. Subscribe if it was a vibe. Like this live if you like it, and all the things in between. Okay, so the last thing we do together on this live, we journal. We journal, we write. So grab your handy dandy notebook. Grab a pen of your favorite. Today I'm going to use blue. And then we're going to get into our writings, okay? This is really fun. This is a great time to journal. A lot of times like people are like, when should I journal? Right now. Let's do it together, okay? And then once you're done, you know today you spent a good, you're like, I spent this morning with Cece. I got my readings in. I got some scripture in. I got a little bit of the good news, if you will, you know? And I journaled today. Like, what's a better way to start your day on a Sunday? Your start, even if you don't do this for the rest of the week and you just watch, you can say, I started my week off on a good foot. Okay? So let's get into it. What's that? Oh, she playing Fortnite. That's Fortnite?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just my game.
Okay.
Just let you know I love you.
I love you too. I feel like I've been writing so much my hand hurts. It's like literally sore right here. But we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep it going. you guys, we're done. We did our journaling, we did our readings, we did some chatting, all the things, and I still have a little bit of tea left. So make sure you tell a friend you found a good way to spend your mornings again. You're gonna hang out with me every morning, 5 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm Cimonealise. You can call me Cece. CICI, capital C's on me. Please and thank you. Share this live if you care. Subscribe if it was a vibe. Like it if you like it. And everything in between. And until next time, thank you, baby. I love you. And have a great day, okay? I love you.